Alright, so sunny sulfur is not so sunny today, but it's actually the perfect time to paint outside. So today we're going to be painting some groovy palm trees. Before I even get started on that, I definitely have to give a shout out to MoonWlkr, who is going to be consistently with the vibes today. And shout out to MoonWlkr for this fire package. I actually really enjoyed how it was packaged with the whole spacey galactic feel going on. They actually sent so many different gummies ranging from Delta 8 to Delta 9, whatever your preference might be. One of them actually contained lion's mane mushroom and CBD, which is super cool. You know, I actually tried these CBD sleep gummies the other night and they were actually very, very pleasant. I could definitely say that I did not wake up throughout the entire night, and I mean that in a good way. So for this specific video, I went ahead and tried one of their Delta 9 gummies. The flavor was in cotton candy and it had a pretty pleasant taste and texture, quite honestly. Didn't really have a bitter aftertaste, which was nice. Hopping right into the painting, to create my sunset, I normally go with a yellow first because the whole idea is to basically blend yellow, reds, oranges, you know, just those warm tones that you would see at a sunset or quite frankly a sunrise, but we're going for sunset this time. So we're blending those colors with starting off with yellow. Had to dip that brush as always, keep it clean. Then I'm going in with my red, blending that in, and well, I'm not blending right now, but pretty later on in the video you guys will see how these three colors basically come together to make a sunset, because right now the edges are looking kind of crispy and crisp lines are not what we're going for right now. So here you can see me begin to blend the paint. I'm not adding any more paint. I'm just kind of going back and forth, up and down to create this nice, beautiful ombre gradient. And after that, I'm gonna let it sit for probably like 30 to 40 minutes because this is acrylic paint and we're gonna let it dry. The paint is basically dry. We are feeling the vibes. And now we're gonna hop into painting the palm trees. So after this, you could hop straight into doing your groovy palm trees, but I like to create a little hill to give the illusion of the palm tree coming out of the land. So you're gonna start with one squiggly line with a big, nice flat brush going straight down, and after that, you're gonna add some curved lines coming out of that squiggly line to kind of start forming your palm tree. All right, nice and easy. Once you form that palm tree, you're going to take a smaller flat brush or a brush with any pointed tip, honestly, as long as it's smaller than the original brush you used, to make it much easier. And you're going to kind of just do these mini strokes coming from those curved lines on that palm tree to really form that palm tree and see it come together so nicely. And I say palm tree, it could also be a coconut tree because to me they are all beautiful and grace the earth. Because I decided to go with a single palm tree, I ended up just adding a whole bunch of details around it. So I did a little yellow circle, which basically is going to signify the sun, and I also added some buds in the distance, which is really just a little tiny black V shape. If you do that on a nice sunset gradient, I can guarantee you it's gonna look like buds in the sunset. I also added some stars using just some white paint and dotting it all over the canvas, and although that could have been enough, I said that it wasn't enough and I decided to go with a nice affirmation at the top because sometimes that could really tie together a beautiful painting. So because we have been riding this beautiful wave and we are feeling the good vibes, that is exactly what I ended up writing at the top of the canvas, using potentially one of the smallest brushes that I own, which is excellent for writing. I go ahead and I use that same black paint that I used for the palm trees to just write this at the top, and I use this fun squiggly kind of font to just again match the vibes, match the groovy vibes. They are groovy palm trees, so it's only right that I match them with groovy font. After I finish up that last part of that affirmation, all that's left to do on this sweet little painting is honestly just sign it. So once you go ahead and sign your name, your painting is basically all done. This painting was super quick to do, super fun. It's super cute too because I actually ended up really loving the colors more than I intended to. Not to mention, I am exemplifying exactly what I said in the painting, which is a very good vibe. I'm hoping you enjoyed creating with me as much as I enjoyed creating with you. Don't forget to step light. That's the only way you'll be able to walk on the moon anyway. Peace.